So let's explain a bit about what's happening today. So when we went to Prince Court back in March and April, we got prescriptions for 12 months worth of drugs, and we tried to then find those drugs throughout Southeast Asia to see if there was anywhere around Southeast Asia that we could be able to actually get these prescriptions filled, and if so, what price. We haven't been able to find anywhere in Thailand at the moment. They don't have a lot of the medication that we need. It's not a cost thing, it's just not approved in that country. The costs are crazy in America. We could have got it in the UK, but whole NHS thing's a bit of an issue. So we decided to contact the pharmacy, and we got the prescription filled. We sent the money over and wired it to them, and I've got an appointment tomorrow morning to go over there and pick up the prescriptions. They've got all the drugs that we need for the whole 12 months, and so I've just messaged them on WhatsApp and everything is set. And yeah, I'm going to relax, and then I'm going to jump on my plane. I'm going to get to KL about 10 o'clock tonight. I've got a night in a hotel, then at 10 a.m. tomorrow I'm going to be straight down to the pharmacy.
So James is at the airport. Been a bit of a day that we weren't expecting. We had originally planned to go to a different hotel on leaving the Marriott to stay on the river for a few nights. However, we got there and there's a big dredging project going on, and literally right outside our window was like a 40-foot dredger, and it was really noisy. So we changed plans and we are now back at the Marriott. But because we had waited for a room there and we've been back and forth all day, we ran out of time basically. So James had to run off straight to the airport, and I'm back at the Marriott in the lounge waiting for a room to be ready. So not quite the day we planned. The weather isn't very good either, which is why I look a bit of a hot mess. It's been very damp today and I woke up not feeling great. So I'm looking forward to getting to a room and getting some room service, I think.
I am at the Priority Pass Lounge at Chiang Mai Airport International. Forgot all about Priority Pass, can never use it, always seems to be too busy, especially in the US. And of course at this airport it's very quiet, and yeah, I can get straight in with Priority Pass. So I use my Chase Sapphire Reserve card, and my Priority Pass got me straight in, no cost. And I've just had some toast. Strange thing was that I had a slice of toast with some jam on and butter, and I'm not allowed a knife because I'm inside an airport. Now, I've never heard that one before. That is apparently airline security rules, that you can't bring knives into Chiang Mai Airport, even in the executive lounge. So I'm in the Coral Lounge here at Chiang Mai, and I'm having a cup of tea, maybe a brownie, and then I'm going to be on my way to KL, but the flight's already delayed, so and the weather's not looking great, but we will be there.
So I just had some snacks for dinner in the lounge and made it to our room, and everything's very, very nice and everything's set up. They've done our preferences and they left me some little treats too, but they've put the extra pillow on the beds and everything that we like. And we've also got some elephants because they know I like elephants, so that was very nice of them. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the cooler, the fridge is cold though, and I have some medication I need to put in there, so I'm going to call them about that. And it looks like James's flight is still going to be delayed. Although from here, I can see the airport, or I can see what should be the airport, which is right over. Where is it? About there somewhere. It's been super rainy and murky today. So that's my evening. And now there's someone at the door. So let's see who's there. Well, that was turned down, which I don't need yet. So they're going to send an engineer, though I just called down. And one thing they do here that I really like is they personalise the mirror. So I'm gonna turn that because I'm on my phone. Let me turn this around and show you. So they put this on the mirror. I really like it. Look, welcome back, Helen and James to Chiang Mai Marriott. And in the last room we had some elephants on there, drawn on there as well. But I think that's a really nice gesture that they do. But they did put me some towel elephants in here, so that was nice of them. So hopefully we can get the cooler resolved and I can chill out.
So this is the Coral Lounge at Chiang Mai International, and it's small but perfectly formed. It's quite nice facilities. It's mainly Asian food as opposed to Western, but they've got a reasonable selection of everything that you could possibly need. They've got coffee, they've got a bar. I haven't seen it, but apparently you can go and order it. But it is so quiet, and one of the things that we always like, or I always like about executive lounge or lounges at airports, is that you want to go somewhere where it's just that bit quieter, where you can sit and relax and it's not going to be crazy. And this fulfills all of that, and because it was priority pass, it was free. So this is definitely a thumbs up, and we'll see how we go.
Okay, well, they bought me a new fridge. Hopefully that one's going to get cold, and I've re-put everything in it and got changed because honestly I am shattered, and the joys of autoimmune disease and chronic illness. Haven't really done much today, but I am just ready to crawl into bed. Like I said, I did get some dinner in the lounge, some snacks. They serve hors d'oeuvres there, so I don't think I'm going to eat anything else. Probably just going to watch some YouTube because I can't be bothered to work out how to put the Fire Stick in and work it all out, because that's usually the IT department and he's not here. So I can't be bothered with it. I'm just going to watch YouTube and put my feet up, and I guess I'll make a cup of tea because, you know, we're British, we have to have a cup of tea. Poor James is still at the airport, I think. His flight landed, the incoming flight landed, I think, about 20 minutes ago. So at the minute, I think he's lining up to board. So hopefully he'll be on his way soon. It's going to be about 2 hours late. So he's going to be getting into Kuala Lumpur late. So I do feel sorry for him. But anyway, so time for some YouTube and a cup of tea. Well, I am an aviation nerd, and this is James's flight. He's just left. So the blue dot is me. And there he is, hopefully on his way to Kuala Lumpur.
So it's 11:30 at night. I've just arrived into Kuala Lumpur and I'm in a trusty old Alphard, but this one is purple. So I'm heading off to a new hotel for us, the Alila Bangsar, which is a Hyatt property, and hopefully we'll be there soon. Okay, so it's now 12:15. I'm in KL. I'm at the Alila Bangsar, and that's been a pretty long day, and I'm done for today. So the plan is now I will get up early tomorrow, get some breakfast, and then I've got an appointment at the pharmacist. This hotel though looks very nice. It's apparently it's one of the top Hyatt properties, and they did upgrade me. So for the 10 hours I'm going to be here, I suppose I'll enjoy a comfy bed and a nice big room. But that's it. I am done for tonight.
Good morning from Chiang Mai. I didn't sleep bad actually. I'm feeling much better this morning. I've had a bit of a rough day yesterday. So I've just had a shower and I'm going to head to the lounge shortly for some breakfast. And then I'm planning to go and get a manicure and pedicure. So I think my day is going to be a bit more fun than James's. But I think that's the plan. I'll get some breakfast and head out.
Okay, so good morning from Kuala Lumpur. So it's now 9:30 in the morning. So my plan today now is to check out this hotel. I'm going to head over to Caring Pharmacy. I've got to pop up some things from Village Grocer. Got to pick up Helen's anniversary present from Pavillion Shopping Centre, and then I've got to get to the airport in about 2 hours time for a flight from KL back to Chiang Mai. So it's going to be a bit pushed on time. We should have plenty of time. It's about 45 minutes to the airport. I've got about 2.5 hours to get all of this done. So wish me luck, and let's see how we go.
Okay, well, I got myself ready and I even put makeup on today. And so I'm going to head, grab some breakfast, and then I'm going to jump in a Grab and head to the mall so I can go and get my Mani Pedi. So I made it to the lounge, ready for breakfast with 10 minutes to spare. I don't know how I managed to do that. I was awake at 6 a.m. and still couldn't get here before 10. They do made to order omelettes over here. So I got myself an omelette and I'm going to enjoy the view.
Okay, 9:47. We're on our way to the pharmacy that opens at 10 o'clock. And then we'll go from there. Let's see if we can get this done and get back on that plane, fly back to Chiang Mai today. So here we are, Avenue K. It's just gone 10 a.m, so we're on time. I'm just going to go down here to the pharmacy, pick up the drugs, pop into Village Grocer, and then it's going to be on to our next stop. And as I'm looking over here, it all feels very familiar. It was just a couple of months ago that we were staying in the apartment complex just over here. And I could just see the Twin Towers and KL Tower and Medica 118. It feels strangely familiar and quite nice actually. Brings back some really good memories. So let's go in and get this done. And let's see if we can get to that plane today. Okay, Caring Pharmacy is here. So we're going to go in and let's see if we can get our drugs. Okay, so that took a little bit longer. All of the packaging meant that it was twice the size than it needed to be, and it wouldn't have fitted in the bag. So we've literally had to sit there ripping it apart. It's now just gone 10:40, and we are now off to Pavillion, and then from Pavillion we're off to the airport. So we're still okay for time, as long as we don't get crazy traffic or anything. And we've just been in Village Grocer and then we've got what we need. So I guess we're going to get in a Grab and we are on our way to the next stop.
Okay, just put my Grab and on the way to the mall to go and get my Mani Pedi.
Okay, so it's now 11:05. So I've got approximately 10 minutes here to get Helen's present, and then from there it's back to the airport, which is about 45 minutes away, to get through because my flight is just about 3 o'clock, so I need to get there for about 12 o'clock. So let's hope for good traffic, and we're on our way.
So I am headed to my shopping mall, which is where I've been before. There's a nail place there that I went to before, and they did a pretty good job and it was a reasonable price, so that's where I'm going to head to. And bonus, there's a Starbucks.
Okay. If you didn't guess where Helen's present came from, it is, there you go, Daiso, of course, Helen's favourite store. So I am now, it took me so long to pick out the most perfect present, and I am now running really late, so I'm going to jump in a Grab and head to the airport and hope my plane's running late, else we could have an issue.
So just bought a couple of things at my favourite store, Daiso. Managed to get a new shopping bag, reusable bag. It's a bit like a fancy Dollar Tree. Everything is like 60 baht, so that's like $1.50-ish. I'm trying to find a cheap reusable water bottle, but it's not going very well. And then I might have a cheeky looking H&M, because it'd be rude not to while we're here, wouldn't it, really? Shh, don't tell James. I had to go in H&M, and then maybe I just had to buy a linen shirt, but don't tell him. So this is Marin Spa behind me. I'm at the Maya Mall. I've been here a couple of times now. I got my nails done and I got my feet done, and so I think I'm going to head back to the hotel now and relax.
Okay, so it's 11:52 and I'm in a wonderful Vellfire and I'm on my way to the airport, so I'm running a bit late, but we shall hopefully get there in time. I don't think the plane has left I don't think the plane's even left to get here yet, so I think we're good, but let's see. 45 minutes to go. So we got to the airport. It's about 12:50 something, and I think we're good for time, but I'm just going to bolt through and go to security and get that sorted. Just saw my first Uncle Roger restaurant, which was, if you haven't watched the Uncle Roger videos, they're very funny. So I'm just going to go through to security. So we made it through security. Both Malaysia and Thailand both offer an electronic visa system now, quite recently. So you have to fill a visa in 3 days full, very simple, no cost at all. And when I came into Malaysia, which wasn't the same when I came in before, I went through an electronic gate, just scanned my passport, walked in, walked through. You have to stop in the middle so they take your photo, but it's a very simple process. I queued in line and they said because you came in on the e-visa, through the e-gates, I need to leave via the e-gates, so I had to go back and line up again. So I'm through the e-gates now, and I'm just going to my gate and to check where my plane is. Okay, so I had just had an hour or so in the Travel Club Lounge as part of the Priority Pass with my Chase Sapphire Reserve card again. So that's 2 Priority Pass lounges I've used in 2 days, so yay me. Not a bad lounge. Did a couple of sandwiches, some drinks. It's always nice to sit in a lounge and just relax and just chill out, but I've gone all the way through security and I jumped in the nearest lounge to gate P's, the P gates, and I'm P17, and I've now been told I've still got 20 more minutes and another security check to go through. So I guess I better get my skates on and get over to my gate.
So manicure and pedicure done and a successful shopping trip. Managed to find a bottle too. So just waiting for my grab now. I'm going to head back to the hotel. So it's about 3 p.m. here, Kuala Lumpur time, not Kuala Lumpur time. It's about 4 p.m. in Kuala Lumpur. It's 3 p.m. here in Chiang Mai where I am. Hopefully James is going to be boarding really soon. He was messaging me and then stopped, so I'm a bit concerned that maybe he's got questioned for carrying medication, but I hope not, or that they've weighed his backpack. I don't know, maybe he's just boarding, hopefully. I had a very successful day. I got my nails done, got a pedicure. FYI here, I got a manicure and a pedicure with gel polish and like an overlay, so they're a bit harder. Both, it was about $33 US. So that's pretty good, and they do a pretty good job there too. So hopefully James is going to be winging his way back. I'll be headed to the lounge about 5:30, and hopefully we're going to meet up there. So because I'm a plane nerd, I'm watching Flight Radar, and his plane is now taxiing. So I'm very much hoping he's on it. There's no reason why he shouldn't be. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a sweater, when I got back to the hotel room, they put the AC down to like 21 degrees. I had it turned off because I'm cool enough with it not even on at all, so I'm freezing. So that's why I'm wearing a sweater, in case you're wondering. That's a bit odd that I'm wearing a sweater. So I'll keep an eye on his plane, and hopefully he's going to be winging his way back to us.
So we made it. AirAsia, not very comfortable. But we have just landed in Chiang Mai and it's raining. So I'm just going to meet back with Helen at the Marriott, and then we can continue on our way. So it was a bit dicey at times. We did have an hour delay because of weather, I think. So, but all's good. Well, we did it. We are back.
Well, you are. I was always here.
Yes. But
the amazing AirAsia.
In
the hot seat.
Yeah. I would have chosen to fly via Dubai, so I could have gone on Emirates if I had the option, but I didn't think it was that practical. But 2 hours and 40 minutes in the extra legroom seat.
Yes, you got a 28-inch seat pitch instead of 27 and a half, I think.
They won't be on my list of airlines to use in the future, put it that way.
But you made it.
We made it. We're back. So guys, we'll see you in the next video. And remember, you're here for a good time, not a long time.